Hello all, Simpsons Clips 24 here. Well, here I am at the Waterside Arts Centre in Manchester to see the Cosgrove Hall exhibition. So, through the arched window. So this is the world-famous Cosgrove Hall archive. Here we have Igor, the butler of Count Duckula. He used to stand in the lobby of Cosgrove Hall. This is Sally and Jake from one of Cosgrove Hall's earliest programmes called Sally and Jake. This is a poster for Rocky and the Dodos, which I'm sure Mayday51 will be familiar with. This is a display to do with Terry Pratchett's Truckers. So this is the design for the Duke of Haberdashery. This is Masculine, the hero, voiced by Joe McGann. This is the abbot of the stationery, who's obviously taken some wear and tear over the years. This is Vinto Pimmy, voiced by none other than Jimmy Hibbert. This is a design for Vinto Pimmy. And here are the heads of some characters from Truckers. So you've got the abbot, and unfortunately I don't know any of the other characters, but there we go. These are some characters from Chorlton and the Wheelies. So you've got King Otto, Fingella, the Kettle Witch, Chorlton himself, Fingella's Mushroom Spies, the Toadies, and these are some face masks that were used for Chorlton. And this is... I have no idea what this is. Here is a selection of slides from the Animal Shelf, Cockleshell Bay, Bill and Ben, and Andy Pandy. This is a selection of cells from Avenger Penguins, which was the last Cosgrove Hall production to use animated cells before moving on to computer to do the animation. So we've got Marlon again, Marlon and Rocky, and Bluey, voiced by none other than Jimmy Hibbert. Oh, here's something I forgot to show you. This is the leg of Fingella's giant cousin, Clifford. Unusual name if you ask me. These are some vehicles from Engie Benji. So you've got Dan the Van, Messenger Mo's bike, Farmer Fred's tractor, and over here we can see some of the characters from Engie Benji. So you've got Driver Dotty, Engie Benji's cousin, Trucker Troy, and here you can see Engie Benji himself, and his skeleton, or what animators call armatures. This is Bill and Ben, the Flower Pot Men, and if we go over here, we can see Martha Monkey, Noddy himself, Tessie Bear, Looby Loo, Andy Pandy, Teddy, and if we go around, we can see Mrs. Goggins, Postman Pat himself, and Ted Glenn. These are the main characters from the Animal Shelf. So you've got Gumper the Bear, Little Mutt, Woeful the Monkey, and you can see the magnetic things on his feet, which were used to position him on the set, Stripey the Zebra, and Get Up the Giraffe. This is Tom Fetch from Fetch the Vet, with Puddles the Dog, Cara and Pippa, Lionel and... I can't remember what the goat's name is, Joe and Lucy and a cat. This is The Wind in the Willows. So you've got a bit from Toad Hall, Mr. Toad himself, a statue of Mr. Toad, a painting of Mr. Toad, Molly, Mr. Toad again, Badger, and I can't really tell who that is. Down here we've got Badger, who's missing a snout. Somebody, or I don't know who. And the Weasels. This is a background from Victor and Hugo, the Bunglers in Crime. This is a rough drawing of a scene, and here is the finished scene. And up here is another cell. This was the last Cosgrove Hall production to feature the voice of David Jason, and the last one to have Brian Truman involved as a writer before Thames Television lost their franchise. Here is how they made it from paper to puppet. And here is a background from the Foxbusters, which is a cornfield with a tree. This is the Pied Piper of Hamelin. This is the mayor from the Pied Piper of Hamelin. And this is a mould of Mr. Toad. These are preliminary models, so you've got either Bill or Ben and Noddy. These are the heads of Noddy and Big Ears. The eyes, you see, were magnetic, so you could put your white eye things in there, and the irises were magnetic as well, so you could put those on there as well. Those are his eyelashes. Down here is the mould used to make the bodies of the puppets. This is another armature. And here's how they make the costumes. So that is the mould for Andy Pandy's outfit. That is another preliminary model of Looby Loo. And these are Missy Hissy's eyes. Oh, and these are Ratty, voiced by the late great Peter Sallis, Molly, and a Toad suit of armour. And these are some more paintings of Mr. Toad. And here is the full cast themselves. And over here is some costumes and a backpack. And now, saving the best till last, Danger Mouse. So here is a cover by Thames Video. Here is another poster for Danger Mouse. This is the robot M6 from the episode Pillow Fright. Here is the guard from Pillow Fright before he got suffocated by one of the pillows. Here is a caravan and car from the episode June with a View. This is a really big Danger Mouse head, which was used as the Danger Mouse mascot's head when they used to do tours around the studio. This is Danger Mouse himself. This is Penfold, who some might mistake for a mole, but he's actually a hamster, sorry. This is Danger Mouse and Penfold in a spooky castle. This is Count Duckula, the world's only vegetarian vampire duck. And this is Dr. Von Goosewing. I hope you enjoyed the tour, and I'll see you next time.